Hi everybody, a new podcast in English today just before Northampton against UBB for the Champions Cup. And our guest today is...
Salesi Rayasi. I play fullback and winger, and I'm 29.
Salesi, you just came in Bordeaux this year. For first, what did you thought about Bordeaux when you arrived?
For me, all I knew about Bordeaux was the wine. In New Zealand, they sell Bordeaux wine, so it's it's known around the world. So
yes,
that was one thing, and then I guess the other one was the obvious one. They won the Coupe d'Europe last year. That was really the good thing, and then just been in the finals for the last 2 years. I knew I was coming to a good team and good wine.
Did you knew any players from Bordeaux?
No one.
You didn't even talk with anyone when we played against Van last year?
Maybe Lachlan. I played a lot against Lachlan Swinton because he played the Waratahs. Archer. I spoke to Archer during the game.
All right.
Yeah, in a break. He was talking to me about something, and then we just started talking, and then that was the only person those two really I knew of. Archer, that was about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
How did your integration go?
It was for me. I was just, I guess, the first couple of weeks. I was a bit shy coming to a new team, but the boys were really welcoming. Really, all of them. It was easy for me to hang out with the players, and then I think by the maybe third, fourth week of Top 14, it was facile. Where everyone was making jokes with me, so everyone does. They're all quite welcoming. They all talk and they all ask heaps of questions. Do you like Bordeaux? Tu aimes Bordeaux? I was like, yeah, I do. Have you gone to this place, that place, restaurants, cuisine, stuff like that? So.
Is it nice that Noel McNamara is Irish, so you can talk in English?
Yeah. I mean, Yannick speaks good English. Yannick speaks good. Kiki as well. I didn't know Kiki speak really good English, but Kiki was surprising. English is good. He can swear in English as well, so he's funny like that. He knows all the bad words.
How much is the difference from Super Rugby?
I think I had my family over recently, and they said it was a big difference. Yeah, just the I guess engagement with the fans, the crowds, stuff like that. And they said like you could just feel the energy, support. They were saying that was amazing. They couldn't believe that this was like possible. They were like asking me so many questions after the game, and felt like I was just saying the same thing, like, yes, this, there, yeah, allez, okay. And asking the chants, allez, ou bébé, c'est quoi? In English, I was like, allez. So for me, it was fun to see them, like, look what it's like to be in top 14, and then they were like, I can see why it's hard for you to leave, because top 14 is peut-être maybe the best meilleure competition in the world. But pour moi, yeah.
How did you feel the first time when you knew that it will be you will be able to stay?
I was excited. Yeah, I was really happy. The team and the staff, the people, the chef, the kitchen, management, social media, everyone's been really welcoming. It's been, I guess, easy for me to enjoy Bordeaux, and then Bordeaux as a town, as a city, has been really nice. 45 minutes drive to the beach. There's heaps of golf courses. One of the two things I like, and so it's been awesome to be able to stay and be able to play for Bordeaux for the next 2 years. And I guess the other thing is, we got a really good team. There's a lot of good players, even a lot of young good players as well. And, we have a chance to, win Top 14, but also Coupe d'Europe, which is, I think a goal for this club and organisation.
Were you happy too to have demonstrated that even if we have Damien, even if we have Louis, which are two wing with a lot of abilities, that you can show your own with rugby, like you are more impact and more big?
Well, I mean, for me, with playing with those guys, it's like it helps, players get better, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're good players. Had I gone to a different club, maybe there's possibility that maybe I wouldn't be as, eager to train, or training wouldn't be as challenging. But I guess every day you come here, you got Nico, you got Dams, you got Lulu, you got Pablo, you got Boo Boo. There's a lot of really good players here in the mains. You got to train to your best. You can't. Some teams there's maybe one or two international players or three international players, where the back line for Bordeaux's full of international. So I guess it encourages me to keep working hard, keep learning, and keep trying to get better as a player. And I think that just helps me, but more importantly helps the team, because the more competitive the team is, the better the performances,
and the better the people enjoy.
well, mostly.
It's your first Champions Cup this year. Were you looking forward to play this? Because it's a different rugby from top 14. It's insane. Like, it's really... I feel that it's more fast, more with the back. Were you feeling it too?
Yes, it is. It is. There is an element of fatigue, and I think that's probably the thing that's. I guess it's been the premier point for us is, how can we exploit teams? Obviously, the pace of play in terms of Champions League and top 14 is different. Ultimately, teams want to win Coupe d'Europe. It's a great competition, and obviously for Bordeaux, defending champs is, it's a added pressure, but it comes with being the champion. And I guess me coming into a team like this, you have to adjust.
For you, which weren't there last year, how do you feel about a game like this, Northampton Bordeaux?
For me, last year I watched the final, and so now going from watching to now, I'm having to be in this conflict. It's going to be, I guess, it's a good challenge. Northampton's a good team, and I think I'll be coming here to try and beat the defending champs, and
having a revenge.
Yeah, revenge is probably on their mind, and they'll have every emotion ready to go, and so come the weekend, it'll be fast and it'll be tough.
What is the state of mind of the team right now? Like, maybe keeping our home safe, feeling a little bit not being distracted about the rematch or things like this?
I think a bit of both. There is a bit of you can get distracted because obviously everyone's asking, rematch, final finale, Coupe d'Europe, and at home as well. But I think the players know, it is an important game, big game. I think for us to go forward in the Coupe d'Europe, we have to just focus on whatever our tasks is or jobs is, so that we can, at the end of the game, we win the game. So that'd be one of the things. It was just how we sort of handle the emotions, because it can be quite especially someone might do something from them and react, and then from there it might be difficult. But I think the boys and the players and the coaching staff have all said, look, it's going to be tough.
And it's a different team, and it's a different year, and we have to move on about what happened.
Yeah.
Okay, all good. In France, you just did the 2 clubs with real opposite region. Like
Ouais,
in Britain, a lot
Britain,
of rain.
ouais.
In Bordeaux, it's a little bit more shiny, I
Ouais,
hope so.
ouais.
And the stadia there was 20 above, no? 30?
15.
Ah ouais?
Ouais, 15.
So half our stadium.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, the first game La Rochelle, premier match top 14. Oh, c'est grand. Like I was like, whoa, the guys are like, what the heck? They look at the 32,000. I was like, wow.
Sally, my last question is about the crowd. How do you feel about them? And are they cheering you enough?
Yeah, no, I couldn't be more happy with the crowd. I think after my first game or last week with the racing, I told my family to come to where the bus comes to stop to drop the players off, and they were like, "What?" They were shocked. They couldn't believe it.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, my first experience was like, whoa, like hearing the music play and the crowd and all the kids and stuff like that. It helps the players. I don't know. I mean, for me, I think people don't understand how much of an impact it has on players.
Mm-hmm.
It's unbelievable. And sometimes it's one of those things like the crowd gets involved and then it's a momentum shift, and then all of a sudden, teams can run, like 2 tries or three essays back to back to back just because of energy, momentum from the crowd. And then after that, the opposite team puts their head down and they just, they almost just surrender sometimes just because of the crowd effect on players. But for me, I've enjoyed everything from the crowd. It's been awesome. They're cheering and their chants, and when they say the last names after essay, it's fun. That's funny. All my cousin and my brother were telling me like, "Oh, what are they saying? What's essay? So what does it mean?" It's like, it means try. And they say the last name. It's like, yeah, they say the last name. I was like, oh. So for me, when they told me that, I just started cracking up. I laughed as well because it helps out a lot for the home crowd, and I mean for home players who are playing at home.
All right. Thank you, Sally, for your time.
Thank you very much.
And we'll see you this weekend.
What?